If the glove don't fit, you must quit. CampingGearTV.com. I'm your host, Ben.
I'm Josh.
With us, as always, is our good friend, Gary. And, I always say good friend, but, he's our boss. I've never really been out with him.
No, I don't ever go out with him.
I don't really even know that much about him personally, so good friend might be a bit of a stretch.
Acquaintance?
Yeah,
colleague?
Yeah, colleague maybe might be better. We work with him. He
Right.
sets everything up. But,
True that.
I've never. Have you ever been over to his family's house or
No.
anything? Yeah, I've never.
He's not inclusive.
Right. So he's kind of an introvert, I guess.
Right.
So just never know. What are you doing over there?
Cutting leg hairs.
Cutting leg hairs. That's our topic of conversation today.
Yep, cutting leg hairs, and I'm doing it with the Gerber contrast knife.
I told you we'd be looking at Gerber again.
You did.
I did.
And you said that in the past.
Right. That is correct.
And now we have realized the moment of truth.
We've come full circle.
Yeah. So the Gerber contrast knife, it's a straightforward fixed blade knife. Well, shouldn't say fixed blade, but it's a straightforward knife. A couple cool things about it though: a great price point. It's lightweight, very durable. So again, another really solid offering from Gerber. The cool thing about this, right? So you got a partially serrated blade. All right. So you got the fine edge blade here, and then the serrated on the bottom. Pretty common again. You got two thumb studs on either side. All right.
So you can use it left or right-handed.
Yep. You got the liner lock. You can go in. It's totally one-handed. Really easy to use. Locks in place very nicely. It's not going anywhere. Very cool stuff. They also sell a totally fine edge, no serrated version of this for about the same price, which is going to be about $25 to $35 depending on where you go. All right. And we'll get into a little bit more discussion about the price in a minute. All right, so it's a stainless steel blade with a kind of what you used to see black type coating on the blade, which makes the knife look really tough.
Right.
In my opinion.
Black bladed knives are the badasses of the knifing
Yeah.
community, in my opinion.
And that'll promote a longer lasting knife, right? So it's that stuff will get scratched up. This coating over the blade isn't gonna not prevent scratches on the blade or anything like that, but it will really help if you're in a highly corrosive situation from getting your blade rusty and stuff like that.
I'll tell you what else. If a bear has came to your camp,
yeah,
and attacked your family and eaten one of your kids,
mm-hmm.
and you need to go after that bear.
Yep.
When you are in the forest at night,
mm-hmm.
sneaking up on the bear, getting ready to strike with that knife,
yeah,
if your knife isn't, if it's doesn't have that black coating,
right.
There's a good chance the last second when you're ready to strike, some moonlight might shine off the blade and alert the bear to your presence.
That's true.
Okay, now
that's true.
We're trying to get every detail, cover all the bases.
Right.
With the black coating, you're not going to have that problem.
No.
You'll be able to strike, and the bear will never see you.
Yeah.
So that's an instance where you can definitely say the black coating is going to
Yep.
be beneficial to your outdoor endeavors.
So the handle is made of a combination of stainless steel and nylon, which is really interesting. And the nylon is kind of checkered or hatched, if you will, to really promote a strong grip. You're not going to lose grip of this thing, even when your hands are a little wet. You'll be able to hold on to this bad boy, which is really nice.
What about if it's covered in bear's blood?
You can hold on to it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're talking about a bear in the wild, not bear on TV. Bear.
No.
All right. That would be weird.
No,
That would be.
yeah. We're not going to discuss that.
So like I said, it locks in place very nicely. It weighs about 5 ounces, right? So it's it's really cool. It's a pretty utilitarian, straight ahead type knife. A lot of uses for this. It's going to work really well around the campsite. You're going to want another knife with you. This isn't like the end all be all, right? But this is great to have on your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Just tooling around the house, tooling around the campsite, going on hikes, backpacking, any of that stuff, because it's lightweight and it's going to get a lot of stuff done. You're going to want a little bigger knife for some, maybe I'll say meatier tasks, but this thing's going to get a lot of good stuff done.
I'd like to say, personally, and again, it just depends on your preference. A lot of multi-tools today have knives in them, which,
True.
really great. And a lot of great multi-tools have knives that are really, really good and solid on them. I like making sure I have a multi-tool, for any number of tasks.
Right.
But I kind of prefer to have just a separate, straight up, run-of-the-mill pocket knife that's going to be one blade. I like it to lock. I like it to be a locking blade.
Right.
And I just find that to be a better setup with me. I like to make sure I have one knife that's only task is to be a knife. Have you ever seen that video where that cop in Florida shoots himself in the foot during a demonstration at a grade school?
No.
That was very close to being like the #2 video in that area.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it just came. It's not gonna cut my leg off because
No.
I dropped it.
It could have stabbed you in the foot though.
It could have.
It could have.
It could have. It could have.
You don't know the video I'm talking about?
No.
I'm going to show you afterwards. It's a big video.
All right. So the blade length is 3 inches. The closed length, like this, 4.2, and then all the way open, 7.1. 7.1.
7.1 inches is
It's good.
respectable.
Yeah.
It's a respectable length.
It is. It is a respectable length
It's
for a knife.
Yes, for
Right.
a knife. It's one
For a
you
knife.
definitely write home about.
So that's it. I think when you guys get a hold of this thing, and we'll try and get some close-ups, the blade is not, it's not just a straight blade, right? There's like this angular styling on the blade that makes it really attractive in my opinion. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool stuff. I like the double thumb studs. Just kind of neat, and I think it's lightweight. Like I said, 25 or 30 bucks for this. That's a good deal.
Gerber,
That's a good deal.
we've said it before, we'll say it again. Gerber is a company
Yep.
that just seems to deliver time and time again.
Yep.
I find it very odd to hear someone say they bought a Gerber product and then be disappointed in it.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't happen. They're definitely a staple in the industry. What are you doing over there?
What do you think happened there?
Oh, that's bad. Maybe we'll get a close-up of that.
It's a pretty serious wound.
It's nothing short of a pinprick.
Right.
So you'll have to live with it. We'll
Must have done one of these.
perhaps. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
pretty sharp.
We'll get you to the hospital, get some stitches.
Yeah.
So while we're doing that and getting Josh stitched up, you guys check out some more episodes, and we'll definitely be back to take a look at the latest and/or greatest in outdoor gear. But until then, he's Josh, he's Gary, I'm Ben. We're your best friends at CampingGearTV.com.